Figaro, 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 Figaro.
Salutations, snack.
Yipe.
It was a privilege to work with Chris Columbus. He thought since they were going to have an animation section in the picture as the beginning, that he'd like to have me do it because he wanted it done in a what you call the classic term, that is full animation. Full animation being what was done mainly at Disney and Warner Brothers, in which it wasn't what characters look like, it's the way they move that makes them what they are. In other words, it's acting.
Eat your heart out, Meryl Streep.
Bugs Bunny wasn't funny because of what he looked like. If he was funny by the way he moved. The same thing was true of Daffy, and as it turned out, the characters that we did for Mrs. Doubtfire.
911, 911.
When they said they wanted a new bird and a new cat, I thought, no, wait a minute, you know, it's like asking to come up with a new mouse. So I decided that rather than going along, you know, and make a cute little bird, I'd make a feisty little bird. And that's what he ended up with. And we decided his name was Pudgy, and Grunge was the name of the cat. So then we had to decide who they were, what kind of voices they had, and what they were capable of doing. And of course, you find very few little parakeets that can sing grand opera. So Robin had to learn to sing grand opera as well as, I mean, not kidding it, but try to sing it fairly straight, which it does at the beginning of the picture. Once in a while, you get to work with a great artist. And if Robin isn't a great artist, I don't know what one is. Robin did all the voices for this cartoon, and even some we didn't use. He did the lady, too, who spoke a few lines.
That's nice, children. Just don't fight. Murder, betrayal, kidnapping.
He's so versatile and so willing. Many actors are not willing. I mean, and many of them try to dominate a recording session by being funny. Robin is funny anyway. He can't stop himself. But he didn't try to come in and tell a dirty joke in order to get people laughing and then do the voice. He came in very businesslike, did the voices. And, but it's almost impossible for him not to be funny.
In your case, I think not. Afternoon snacks have very few civil liberties. But I'm not wholly without heart. How about a nice, soothing cigarette?
I do not believe in talking down to children or talking down to an audience, and I've done almost 300 cartoons. In each case, the fun of it is the challenge of each one, and after you've finished one, I don't think you really belong in the trade unless you wonder whether you can do another, unless you come up sort of empty-handed and are faced with that terrible white sheet of paper or that blank piece of film. Charlie Chaplin objected strongly to the term filmmaker, which every student believes in film school believes he's a filmmaker. Chaplin said that the only filmmaker is a person who runs a laboratory and supplies the raw stock. The rest of us try to put something on that raw stock, but he's the only person that can claim to be a filmmaker.
Only a very foolish parakeet would miss an opportunity like this.
I believe with Arthur Rubinstein, who said, the least you owe an audience is the best you can do. And I've tried to do that always.